I was at the matchmaking party. My boss, Fujishima-san, was making fun of my educational background with 4 beautiful ladies who worked for a famous company. There was also another girl who looked very plain. He put his arm around my shoulder and says,
"He only graduated from junior high school. Don't you think it's so sad that he didn't even go to high school? On the other hand, I have a doctoral from the famous private university. I'm such an elite. He may look good, but I'm 100 times better than him."
Matchmaking parties aren't something that you'd attend with your boss, but Fujishima-san thought differently. He was handsome and tall, but his personality was horrible. He's 35 years old and the sectional chief of the product planning department. He was my boss, but he never worked. Actually, he was just incompetent. He always gave me lots of tasks and sat on the desk near the air conditioner pretending like he was working. He was always surfing the internet instead. Today, I was forcefully brought to the matchmaking party so I can make the incompetent boss stand out to the girls.
What? You only graduated junior high school, Yamabuki-san?
My name is Shinji Yamabuki. I'm 25 years old.
That's so sad. Were you poor or something? Or are you really stupid that you couldn't go to a high school?
The ladies were aged around late 20s to early 30s. 4 of them were really beautiful, but as every rose has its thorn, they had horrible personalities and were very harsh.
He's stupid, and his family is really poor. So it's both, right?
Fujishima-san was pushing my head down, so I couldn't do anything but to nod. I always wanted to hide my upbringing. My father owned a company, but because of the economy, it went bankrupt. Our family became really poor, and they couldn't pay for the high school tuition, and that's why I only graduated from junior high school. Yeah. Weirdly enough, the only girl who looked so out of place was just sitting in the corner. She had a long black hair with thick bangs. She had a mask on, and she only introduced herself, and since then she never talked, drank, or ate. She was just existing. She didn't even make fun of me either. I asked my colleague who were dragged along to be here later about her. My colleague also only graduated high school. "Why are you here?" he asked the masked girl. Apparently one of the girls couldn't make it to the party, but the other girls didn't want to cancel the reservation for a person who couldn't come. That's why they forced a masked girl to join. She didn't even know the rest of the girls, so that was why she wasn't dressing like she planned to be here. The masked girl introduced herself in few words, but her voice was really cute.
Mahiro Mashima. I'm 25 years old.
She was the same age as me. She caught my attention because her voice was cute. I served her salad from a big bowl and gave her part of my main dish. "Since you're here, you should eat. It's pretty good."
Thank you, but I can't take off the mask. I have a reason that I can't tell you.
She said, "I see." I couldn't see her face, but because I wanted to listen to her voice more, I kept talking to her about little things. "Did you see the drama series?"
Yeah,
"I really like that drama. Do you?"
yeah.
It was a little talk, but since I was able to listen to her cute voice, the time passed quickly and I had fun. An hour had passed since the party started. Fujishima-san and other colleagues didn't even care about the masked girl, but started to hit on other girls. Fujishima-san glanced at me and Mashima-san having a conversation, and he snorted before saying something.
Yo, Yamabuki, we've decided on which girl to take home, so you can take that leftover.
Fujishima-san had his arm around a beautiful girl with a great figure. She replied,
Oh, that's so horrible of you, calling her a leftover.
But it's true.
Lol. But she's gonna be hurt.
It's fine. Maybe she gets called that all the time. She doesn't even flinch.
"Is she really okay?" I looked at her, but I couldn't see her expressions because of her bangs and glasses.
Oh, and Yamabuki, you can eat all the leftovers. You couldn't eat much when you were a student because you were poor, right? They're high-quality dishes. You don't want to waste them, right? Eat them all.
Lol.
They left a mean laugh behind as they left us, and they spoke with a loud voice again.
What does she have behind that mask? She didn't even drink.
She probably doesn't like her face and wants to hide it.
Fujishima-san, you're handsome, but your personality is pretty horrible.
"It's not pretty horrible, but very horrible," I said in my mind and looked down to the leftovers. I didn't want to eat the leftovers. I was full. I was alone with the girl with a pretty voice. I'm not very popular among the girls, so I was feeling uneasy that I was left alone with the girl. What shall we do? We're the only ones left. I timidly asked her, but the girl stretched her arms up in the air to stretch her entire body.
Now I can take off the disguise.
She said. I felt like I knew her pretty voice. I've heard it somewhere, so I was only able to say things like, "Huh? What?" and froze. That voice. You are...
I can finally take off the mask. Oh, this feels so liberating.
What? Huh? Her nose was well defined. Also, her lips were very cute and sexy.
These glasses were bothering me.
She took off the black glasses.
This wig was hot and bothering me too.
Oh my god! I was squeaking in a voice that didn't sound like a voice. And I leaned back in surprise, hitting my head on the wall. Ouch! The prettiest girl in front of me was looking up to me, worried about me.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, but... I replied and took a deep breath and corrected my posture with my hand on my head. You're Mahiro-chan, the top idol?
Yeah, you're right.
She was the masked girl until now, but now I knew. She was a very, very popular girl. She was the leading girl from the national idol group. Her silver ash hair was so bright in my eyes. The beautiful girl with silver hair who is loved by every single person regardless of age and gender. I'm actually a huge fan of you.
Oh, really? That makes me happy.
Oh my god, the way you smile is super cute. This can't be real. I'm in front of the top idol? I was super excited, but she made me even more excited afterwards.
Hey, Yamabuki-san, do you wanna take me back to your house?
What? I was a statue at this point.
I want you to take me to your home. I like to hear yes for the answer.
I only graduated from junior high.
Huh? I don't care about it. I don't worry about the educational background because I only graduated from junior high school too. I was too busy working as an idol. We're the same.
Oh, really? I was relieved to hear that.
Yamabuki-san, I was happy that you talked to me even though I looked so plain and gloomy. The other guys only asked me why I was here.
And by taking you home, you mean...
Am I not good enough for you? Should I take off the slouchy top so you can see my figure?
What? She abruptly took off her jacket even though I was trying to stop her.
See? My boobs are pretty big.
It's so big. She was wearing a red tank top. Her skin was pale and beautiful. She was looking up to me, and her boobs were huge. My face was completely red.
Now, I'm gonna put on the disguise again. Let's go to your house, Yamabuki-san. And I have something that I want to ask you. I hope you'll take the offer.
Huh? What is it?
I'll tell you while we're cuddling together.
She declared, and she was the masked girl again. I took her to my house, and we cuddled for a night with her so hard. It was like a dream. And about her offer, she wanted me to become the manager of her idol group. Their schedules were insane, so no one was able to handle it. But for me, it was way easier than working under the incompetent boss. The management office liked me so much for being able to work so efficiently, so the president even allowed me to date my hero in secret. I secretly live with my hero right now. We're gonna get married at some point. Oh, and Fujishima-san, the incompetent boss. I heard that he was having a hard time with a huge amount of work on his hand because I quit the job. And he forgot to attend the contract conference with the important client multiple times. The big deal was over because of him, and the president was so angry that he fired Fujishima-san. I only graduated from junior high school, but I'm super happy now.
Thank you for watching till the end. We are looking forward to your comments. I will be encouraged if you put any kind of comment and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye.